Hi, my name is Lahiru and I'm excited to give you a demo of Rooster's ATS and HRIS. Before I jump in, I want to clarify who will benefit from our systems the most. If this is the first time you're using any HR software, Rooster is ideal for you. It's very intuitive and user-friendly, and we try not to overload you with too much information from the get-go. If your organization already uses HR software and you're looking for a more cost-effective alternative, you're at the right place. Let's jump in and I'll show you around. As soon as you log into your Rooster account, you're presented with the analytics dashboard. As you start ramping up your hiring activities, this database is going to fill up and give you valuable insights around your hiring processes. Let's take a look at the hire section, which is the ATS. You have access to the jobs page, the candidates page, and the headhunting page. When you navigate to the jobs page, this is where you create and publish your job post. You can create a new job post by clicking create a new job, and you will be presented with a form to build out your job description. As you can see, there are a couple of fields that you need to go through. Now, Rooster uses this information to match with our candidates in our talent pool so that we can give you good quality candidates from the get-go. Once you fill this section out and publish it, you will be immediately prompted with a notice saying that we have a few candidates that you can take a look at, and you can bulk invite them to apply for your vacancies so that you can get them into the hiring pipeline immediately. So once you've created your job post, you can go ahead and add custom questions. This focuses on the candidate's application experience. This also can act as a pre-screening to make sure that candidates that do not meet your minimum requirements don't get added to your pipeline. Once you've completed your job post and published it, we can bring in the hiring team. In this section, you can bring in employees to become hiring managers or interviewers depending on the department and the vacancy. This just makes collaborative decision making a lot easier and quicker. Let me show you what I mean. When you jump into your hiring pipeline by clicking go to your hiring pipeline, you'll be presented with a Kanban board. All your applicants will be funneled into the screening section and will be represented by a card that you can drag and drop depending on where they sit in your hiring process. When you click on these applicants, you'll be presented with their profile where you'll have access to their resume and any custom questions that you initially asked in the application process. Your entire hiring team can leave feedback in real time. For example, I can say, the entire team can see my comment. We can directly email the candidate, schedule an event or schedule tasks. We can set up interviews within the ATS without ever having to log into your inbox or your email account. You can also use email templates. For example, if you want to reject this candidate, you can go ahead and click on reject and use our general templates that we have, or you can customize one for yourself. There is also a section for you to take a look at all of your candidates in one place regardless of which vacancy they've applied for. This just makes it easy for you to filter throughout the candidates depending on these filters that we've set out. You can also access our headhunting talent pools where you find profiles of candidates who are actively looking for employment. So when you click on the manage section, which is our HRIS, you have a few options that you can take a look at: the onboarding, people's, payroll, and time off section. Now, information and data collection of new employees can be a very tedious task, which is why we have created an onboarding wizard so you can go through this process and not worry about missing information or not collecting required documents. Once you've filled out the basic information and the departments and the managers that they are reporting to, you can fill out the compensation sections, the time off sections. You can add any custom fields. For example, if your company wants to know if your employees have food allergies, making sure that we collect the documents like certificates. This eliminates that tedious process of going back and forth. Once this process is run, the employee gets an invitation to sign up for a Rooster account. They can verify this information, attach the documents, and get onboarded as soon as possible. So the people section acts as an employee information database where all the information about the candidates are saved in one central location. This also gives you a clear understanding of the management hierarchy and who reports to whom, which departments are currently active in the organization. All of that can be visible through the people section. Once you head over to the payroll section, you can start configuring your payroll cycles and your payroll policies of the organization. You can go ahead and configure your payroll by clicking add payroll cycle, where you can start giving out general information like the currencies that you use. Do you peg your salaries to different currencies? What your pay schedule is, and who's in charge of these individual payroll cycles. You can automate processes like calculating employee and employer contributions, tax deductions, overtime, additional earnings. All of this can be configured in so your HR team doesn't have to do repetitive tasks every month. Similarly, with the time off section, your HR team can configure the types of leaves that your organization provides, keep track of all the allowances that are provided to employees, manage leave requests, all in one place. Once you set all of this up, the employee gets their own profile as well. This serves as a self-serving HR portal where your employees can get to know the people in the company and bring your employees closer together. They can take a look at their payroll cycles and their payroll history and export pay slips, which constantly gets lost. They can take a look at their allowances and how much leave they have left in the time off section. They can make requests through this portal itself. So that's it, the complete ATS and the HRIS. Definitely don't hesitate to reach out and book a demo with us. You can head to our website rooster.org, use our chat box and reach out and schedule a demo call with me if you want to discuss these things in a little bit more depth and see how you can configure this to fit your organization.